What's up, guys? It has been a little while. I've just been so busy and I've barely had time to do any filming. It's been so hot outside and we've been working on these chicken tractors. We actually have our baby meat chicks coming in next week, so I am pretty stoked for that. And this is where we're going to be housing them. We are going to be using this. We're going to be pulling it around the pasture and ensuring that they get some free range. And I'm pretty stoked about this. I might end up upgrading this into the chicken tractor that I'm going to show you here in a second, because it's just bigger and it's nice to be able to walk in. But enough talking about it, let's look at it. All right, guys, this is the back of the new chicken tractor for our hens. This is a laying hen chicken tractor. I believe they call it a hoop coop because it's made out of cattle panels. But back here, you can see how I opened the tarp up so that way there's a little bit of airflow. I'm gonna invest in a couple solar panel fans so that way they can have better airflow, because it is these 100-degree temperatures, guys. This thing gets hot. And even outside, I mean, it's like an oven in there. So hopefully that when I get that fan, it'll allow them to, that air to circulate and keep them a little bit cooler than they would be without it. But this is the front of it. As you can see, it's a very simple concept. It's just 2x4s all attached with the cattle panels on it. And inside, I reused some boxes that I got from a closed down auto shop, and I cut them into their laying nests. So there's 3 laying nests. I figured that's enough for 6 chickens at the moment, but let's take a look inside. Here we have the locks. 2 locks just to make sure that it's secure. And then I got the handle here, so we're just gonna pull it open. What's up, ladies? And it looks like they are already out of water, so we're gonna have to fill that up. But the good thing about this is that I can go ahead and close it. It's pretty tight fit, so they can't get in and out while I'm inside. It looks like they're already utilizing the nest boxes because we have 2 new eggs here. So that is great news. So we have 3 eggs. So they laid eggs yesterday, and I went ahead and put the 3 eggs that they laid in the nest boxes, and they are already laying. So I am super stoked about that. That means that this chicken coop is working. So awesome. So as you can see, I went ahead and put a brace there, hung these up, and put the side braces on, so that way it is super stable. Let me go ahead and zoom out so you can really get an idea of what I'm looking at. So these are actually very stable. Obviously it wobbles because it's attached to the cattle panel, but it's super sturdy, it's all secure. And here I just hooked up some 2x4 beams so that way they can roost during the night. If you're wondering where my duck is in the original coop. I figured it would probably be best to separate her so that way she can actually get in a water bucket, so that way she can swim and cool off like that. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and get another duck just to keep her company, but she is over here, just seems to be living her best life. There she is right there. I don't know if you can see her. But she seems to be doing well in there by herself. But the way that we move this big behemoth of a chicken tractor is I can move it by hand. It's really not that heavy. But what I like to do to save my back the trouble is I take the rope with the reused water hose that busted that one time, and I hook it onto the back of my tractor, and I just drive very slowly, and it seems to work out just fine. Now this hoop coop chicken tractor is a 8x6, and the tarp itself is a 16x12, and it worked out really well because it was just a shot in the dark. I never measure things before I build them. I just build and hope for the best. And this turned out perfect. I honestly even think that this design would do well for a greenhouse. Instead of the tarp, we'll use the clear tarp for the greenhouse and maybe make it a little bit longer. But I honestly think that I will probably use this design for turkeys, meat chickens, and even my greenhouses in the future. Now, I did not film the process of building this hoop coop because it was just so hot. I had so much going on, and I just really didn't have the time to film and do everything else that I was doing during that day. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think of the hoop coop in the comments. And if you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to give you guys quality homesteading content. God bless you guys, and until the next one, take care.